Hey there, my fellow wasteland builder. Welcome back. Today we're going to go over some building tips if you're new or maybe even been playing the game for a while and just didn't know. We're going to go over them. So check these out with me and let's get to it. So one of my favorite building methods or tips is merging. I love merging. Using the pressure plate to merge is very helpful. And when you place the pressure plate, you can pick it back up and place it again, and the pressure plate will automatically go down. It'll activate, making merging so much easier so you don't have to place a mannequin on it or stand on it to activate the pressure plate. But you need the pressure plate to be active to merge. So once you have that activated, you're going to want to find something to merge. So for instance, let's say we're going to use this flag and ball. We're going to place the flag on top of the ball, wherever you want to merge it. Make sure you get it perfect the way you want it. But we're just using this for an example. And once you place it on top of the pressure plate, you can pick it up and then place it again, and it'll make the item sync. This is how you sync merge. Then once you do that, you can move the item that you've sunk, the bottom one, and there you go. Now, say you want to raise an item, lift the item in the air. Well, that you're going to have to use your camp module, and then you're going to want to place it on the back of the camp module, and whatever you place on there will do the same thing as the sync method, but it will raise it. And then you can move it where you want. This is the best way for display floating things, for instance, in your camp. Very great, helpful tool. If you notice over here, I have the Brahmin floating, looking like it's going up into my spaceship. I haven't finished the spaceship. I'm working on it. But the Brahmin, see how I have it? Then I went ahead and hit it. You can do all kinds of unique ways of making things work. Now, say you want to build a camp without floors, like foundations, but you would like to use the roof tiles. That's easy. Build you a doorway, and then you could place a roof tile on it. And then once you do that, place another roof tile on there and change that roof tile from the slanted to the flat. That way you can go back and you could delete the original doorway. And then from there you can add on. You can bring it up. You can do all kinds of different ways. It just depends how you want to do it. But to move it up, what you're going to want to do is change it to a slanted roof. And you're going to bring it up. You notice you can't have nothing under it. It won't work. So you're going to have to delete the one under it to put the one above it. So to delete it, just change it. And once you change it, you should be able to delete it. And then there you go. Add your flat roof, change it into a slanted roof, and then just repeat the cycle until you get to where you want to be. And then you could just do the same thing. If you need to delete it, change it to a slanted from the original one, and then delete. You just got to manipulate it a little bit. And once you figure it out, the mechanics of the game, it makes it a lot easier to build. A lot of crazy different builds that you can do with things like this. You'd be surprised. Plenty of videos out here on YouTube to check out. I have plenty of different builds. If you'd like to build a sky camp, I have a video on that. If you'd like to build underground, I have a video on that. There's all kinds of different ways of building. Just got to check it out. But like I said, to move it, just go ahead and change it, and you can move it. Now, let's move on to our next one. Double walls. If you've never built double walls, it's not that hard. But what you're going to need is you're going to need the concrete walls. These work the best. Wood walls do not work anymore. For some reason, they changed that. But if you use the concrete walls, you make doorways, and you can go ahead and flip them. See that? Double walls. And then from there, you can change the walls into any different walls you want. You can change them into flat walls. You can make it into doorways. You can make it into windows. You can do whatever you want. You can paint them. But remember, when you paint a wall, whatever you place on that wall before you paint it will go back in your inventory and be stored. So make sure you paint your walls before you store or before you place items on your walls, or you'll lose them items. Like I said, you can change it to whatever you want. Get creative. Make it look awesome. That's the way you want to do it. Maybe you want to change these to wood. You can do that. Change it to whatever you want. But that is how you do it. And if you want to delete them, make them doorways. Most likely you can delete a doorway. So just make it a doorway and it'll work proper. But those are my tips for you. Just a quick help building tips for you new players or maybe players that's been playing in the game. But like always, I really do appreciate you guys stopping by. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to this channel and give this video a like. And don't forget to turn them notifications on so you never miss a video. All right, guys, you take it easy. We'll see you later.